In word problems, increased by the same amount C means arithmetic sequence. Common difference D equals this C. When you see the word decreased or reduced by the same amount C, the common difference is negative C. For geometric sequence, you could see the following words: 8% of the previous one. Then common ratio is this 8%. C times the previous one. Common ratio is C. Increased by 8%. Common ratio is 1 plus 8%. Decreased or reduced by 8%. Common ratio is 1 minus 8%. Question 1. Dana makes pendulums to sell at a market. She plans to make 10 pendulums on the first day, and on each subsequent day make 6 more than she did the day before. 6 more than she did the day before. This is a clue for arithmetic sequence. And D equals 6. Calculate the number of pendulums she would make on the 12th day. First day is 10, so usable 1 equals 10. D equals 6. We will use this formula. Usable 12 equals usable 1 plus 12 minus 1 times D. Substitution. 10 plus 11 times 6 equals 76. She plans to make pendulums for a total of 15 days in preparation for going to the market. Calculate the total number of pendulums she would have available at the market. We are looking for total number, which means S sub 15. Since we already got usable 1 and a D, we will use this formula. S sub 15 equals 15 over 2 times 2 times 10 plus 15 minus 1 times 6. Simplify. 15 over 2. 20 plus 14 times 6. Go to calculator. Equals 780. Dana would like to have at least 1,000 pendulums available to sell at the market, and therefore decides to increase her production. She still plans to make 10 pendulums on the first day, but on each subsequent day, she will make X more than she did the day before. X more than she did the day before means D equals X. Still arithmetic sequence. Given that she will still make pendulums for a total of 15 days, calculate the minimum integer value of X required for her to reach her target. S sub n greater than or equal to 1,000. We will use this formula. We are given n equals 15, usable 1 equals 10, D equals X. So 15 over 2 times 2 times 10 plus 15 minus 1 times X greater than or equal to 1,000. Let's simplify a little bit before we go to calculator to use the equation solver. 15 over 2, 20 plus 14x, greater than or equal to 1000. We will put the equation into equation solver. Then control menu, go to 2, enter, enter, enter. X equals 8.10 as a 3-sig fix. By solver, X equals 8.10, which means when X equals 8.10, we can get 1000 pendulums. So X equals 9 is the solution because we need a minimum integer value of X. Dana tests one of her pendulums. She releases the ball at the end of her pendulum to swing freely. The point at which she releases it is shown as the initial position on the left side of the following diagram. Dana begins recording the distances traveled by the ball after it has reached the extreme position, represented by the right-hand side of the diagram. On one successive swing, the distance that the ball traveled was 95% of its previous distance. This means geometric sequence and R equals 95%, which is 0.95. During the first swing that Dana recorded, the ball traveled a distance of 17.1 centimeters. Usable 1 equals 17.1. During the second swing that she recorded, it traveled a distance of 16.245 centimeters. Usable 2 equals 16.245. Calculate the distance that the ball traveled during the fifth recorded swing. We will use this formula. Usable 5 equals usable 1 times r to the 5 minus 1th power. Substitution 17.1 times 0.95 to the 4th power equals 13.9 as a 3-sig fix. E. Calculate the total distance that the ball traveled during the first 16 recorded swings. Total distance means S sub 16. S sub 16 equals. We will use this formula. We already know U sub 1 equals 17.1. R equals 0.95. So 17.1 times 1 minus 0.95 to the 16th power over 1 minus 0.95. Enter. 191 as a 3-sig fix equals 191. Go to F. Calculate the distance that the ball traveled before Dana started recording. Dana started recording the distance of this ball after the ball reached its extreme position on the right side, which means U sub 0. We are looking for U sub 0. Since R equals U sub 1 over U sub 0, substitution 0.95 equals, usable 1 is 17.1 over usable 0. Over 1 cross multiply. Usable 0 equals 17.1 over 0.95 equals 18.